Right, I got tagged in this video. Big up Mr. Try That. Must be a black man with a name like Mr. Try That. Let's get into this one.
I've worked all my life and I pay taxes, and he says, what's the point of getting a job, because what job's going to pay him £3,500 a month?
I mean, I think there's degrees of care required here. If you've got 2 children with ADHD, is it...
So initially, when I started listening to this video, I thought this guy was jealous and hating on his brother because he don't have to work and he's getting paid 40 grand a year in benefits.
Nearly 40 grand a year?
Yeah, honestly, he showed me his benefits, honestly. He gets his £900 rent paid.
For his children, not for him?
Yeah, for his children, and he gets universal credit because he technically can't work his caring.
How does an ADHD diagnosis in a child result in 40 plus grand and personal independence payments? These are kids going to school.
Yeah, they're going to school.
Oh! So this is why these parents are so desperate to get their children diagnosed with ADHD. That was literally my response. Now, I was driving my car down a country lane. It's like, literally, I had a fucking epiphany. I was like, oh my days. So basically, and obviously big up Mr. Try That. You lot must have seen that video where I was talking about the parents are so desperate to get their children diagnosed with ADHD. And I was saying that there was a family member, their youth now is currently like 13, 14. But back in the day, when they were like 6 and 7 years old, they was really troublesome. They were like throwing chairs around and that. And you lot, if you lot hear a loud noise, there's this rubbish truck driving past, yeah, so it might make up a bit of noise still. But anyway, the child was like 6 or 7 years old. Not no devil child, but a little bit troublesome. I think like throwing around chairs and fighting and stuff like that in class, something like that. And the parent wanted to get the child diagnosed to see what was wrong with the child and get the child assessed. So anyway, something happened. The child didn't end up getting diagnosed with ADHD. That was when the child was 6 or 7 years old. Years later, the child is normal. The child is not misbehaving. Yeah. The parent went out of their way to get their child diagnosed with ADHD when there's no fucking problem, blood. Like I said in that video, imagine you had some mad crazy flu 6 months ago and it's gone, it's subsided. Or even a year ago, it's gone, it's subsided, no problems since. And then a year later, you decide, let me go and get that checked out. No, what the fuck you gonna do that for? So I know why this parent still went out of their way 6, 7 years later. I know why they went out of their way to get their child diagnosed. They want some fucking money from the Ras Clark government. And this person is struggling for bills as well. Obviously, I know them. They're struggling for bills. They're talking about, oh, they only shop at Lidl's and that. Not because, like, there's people out here who are stingy, who are tight asses that only shop at Lidl's and Aldi and that because they don't want to spend money on food. No, this person can only shop at Lidl's and Aldi because they're struggling for money. They're struggling to pay their bills. But they got a nice car outside though, innit? Yeah, let's not forget to mention that. So it's like, oh my days, I can't believe it. I cannot believe this parent went out of their way to get their child diagnosed. Because I thought, why the fuck would they do that? Like, now it makes sense. It didn't really make much sense to me before. And obviously, I still stand by what my girl said. Big her up still. She dropped that gem. These parents want to use it as an excuse for their child's bad behaviour and that. But I think the driving force behind it also is this benefit business. I can't believe this parent actually went out of their way to get their child diagnosed because they're hoping that they get some sort of benefit for their child. And I guarantee you, obviously, you know, a lot of people got multiple children and I guarantee you, their youngest, they will be pushing to get that child diagnosed. They're going to be sitting and watching their youngest child and thinking, right, just do something. Come on, do something. I beg you, do something. Right, his left eye twitches a bit too much. You know, he can't sit still. You know, he likes to fight. Right, he got ADHD. That's what this parent's gonna do. I guarantee you. I wouldn't even be surprised if they're getting the fucking child diagnosed with ADHD. Right, fucking now. Anyway, big up Mr. Try That for enlightening me on this video, and I literally had a fucking epiphany. I thought it was because these parents want to, you know, absolve responsibility for their child's bad behaviour. It is that, but it's also the benefits. It's also the benefits. Imagine you've got a child that misbehaves a little bit and you know that if you get them diagnosed with ADHD, you can get some benefit. You're going to do that. You're gonna do that. These parents are literally using their children just to get fucking money, man. Sick, blood. And oh yeah, I was looking through the comment section after I ended this video, because I hadn't looked at the comment section until now. Look at this comment. I reckon some parents convince their kids they've got ADHD. Imagine that. Imagine how crazy that is. But I'm so glad there's people that have a logical brain on their shoulders. Yeah? Like, they've got critical thinking. Like, they know they can see through all the bullshit, blood. Let's see the replies. Yeah, look, these people are always defending the idea of ADHD or depression or black oppression. It's their fucking identity, blood. Talking about, oh, as an ADHD adult. Shut up, man. Shut up, blood. My sister gets $1,600 a month. My son is, oh, yeah, of course your son is, yeah. It's mad. My son has ADHD diagnosis and we only get £400 a month. This is crazy. I know someone who gets 56,000 per year. Plus a brand new car every 3 years. Madness. 40k per year. My son is ADHD. I never got anything. I was working. You know, these people are just pathetic. Like, how are you gonna convince your child that they got fucking ADHD? But yeah, that whoever left that comment, yeah, they can see through all the bullshit still. Alright, that's it now. I'm actually done with the video now.